Salsa is a dancehall music genre resulting from the combination of Cuban sound, Caribbean music, jazz, and other American rhythms. This colorful music is played with all sorts of instruments, including the violin, the maracas, the bongos, the claves, the conga drums, the cowbell, the timbales, and the butijuala. Salsa is one of the most popular dances in Latin America and has regional scenes from Puerto Rico, Venezuela, and Dominican Republic, Colombia, and other countries in Latin America. No Latin mother would be proud if her son could dance salsa. You can dance like this. Now some of the best artists of salsa and their songs. Yo Arroyo, en Barranquilla me quedo. Grupo Nietzsche, Cali Pachanguero, and La magia de tus besos. Los Titanes, El preso.
Champeta is a genre of folk music and dance originating in the Atlantic coast regions of Colombia. The history of champeta goes back to the 70s when cassette tapes of African champeta reached the city of Cartagena. The champetuos are the people who dance champeta the most, with sensual movements and high decibels melodies in nightclubs. In the later 1970s and 80s, the music was confined to the poor coastal regions. It was used as a way for these communities to express their thoughts and beliefs. The songs often discuss slavery and mistreatment. In the 1990s, champeta began to change, introducing digital technology and placas, interruptions, into the music. Champeta is a popular expression of costeño Caribbean African culture and is well known for its popular singers with some top songs. Champetúa from Oscar Prince, Una Cosa Loca from Twister el Rey, La Espeluca from Twister el Rey, La Invité a Bailar from Kevin Flores, El Chicle from Coffee el Cafetero, Bandida from Mr. Black. The instruments of champeta are the singer, the drums, electric guitars, bass, congas, and synthesizer, which adds riffing effects.
The carranga or peasant music is a genre that was born in the Andean region, more exactly in the department of Boyacá in the 70s. The carranga was created by Jorge Celoso and the group Los Carrangueros de Ráquira. The carranga was created thanks to music types such as merengue campesino, rumba criolla, el paseo vallenato, and other genres like bambuco and torbellino. Carranga is made with some principal instruments which are requinto, tiple, guitar, guacharaca, and dulzania. Why did the carranga become famous? Carranga became famous since Jorge Velosa and other artists make a concert in Times Square. Some of the most known artists of carranga are Jorge Velosa and the Brothers Torres, Los Carrangueros de Ráquira, Garzón y Collazos, Los Filipichines.
One of the most emblematic genres of the northern part of Colombia, vallenato is the most popular music genre in Colombia. Many people think that vallenato is one rhythm, but actually there are four. The son is the slowest and the most romantic of the four rhythms. It's played with the low notes of the accordion and it stands like this. The paseo, that is thought to be an offshoot of the son. Its speed can vary and today is the most widely recorded air. The merengue, which is the African tribal influence, has more narrative styles and include internal rhythms brought by the Spanish in the 16th century. And the puya, my favorite, is played faster and each of the three instruments using the vallenato has a solo. It is considered as the oldest of the four eras, with roots in the ancient Indian dance of the Sierra Nevada de Santa Marta. The legendary Vallenato Festival is celebrated yearly at the end of April in the city of Valledupar. During the festival, a contest takes place in which the best vallenateros fight for the title of the Vallenato Accordion King. New song composers Guacharaqueros, that are the people that play the guacharaca, a wooden ribbed stick similar to the sugar cane. The cajeros, they are the ones that play a small drum held between the knees and play with their bare hands, are also awarded within three categories. Their most known artists are Carlos Vives, that is the honored artist of this year festival, Silvestre Dangond, Jorge Oñate, Diomedes Díaz, Martín Elías, Iván Villazón, Los Zuleta are just some of the most famous names in the vallenato. So start to buy your tickets to Valledupar because this festival is going to start.
Cumbia is a musical rhythm and a traditional folkloric dance from Colombia. The traditional dance was born on the Colombian Caribbean coast as the result of the musical and cultural fusion of African, indigenous, and Spanish cultures. It occurred during the colonial times. It was an African ritual dance used to seduce women, but when the slaves were brought to Colombia, mixed with the indigenous and Spanish cultures. In cumbia, the women wore white skirts and two styles of blouses, the closed three-quarter sleeves with ruffles and another type of low-cut blouse with a large ruffle that surrounds the shoulders and at the waist is attached to the skirt. The woman carries one or many lighted candles on her hand, with which she illuminates and at the same time defends herself against the men's insistence. Meanwhile, men wear white pants and shirts. The shirt is round neck with an ornate front and long sleeves with a closed fist. The trousers are knotted in the back. In addition, the men wear a red shawl around the neck and the famous vuelteado. There exist many types of cumbias, as the Bolivian cumbia, the Peruvian cumbia, the Chilean cumbia, the Merecumbe, and the mother of cumbias, the Colombian cumbian, between others. The instruments that are used in cumbia are drums, huache, maracas, small flutes, and male and female pipes. Some of the most known singers in cumbia are Pacho Galán, Luis Carlos Meyer, Lucho Bermúdez, Carmen Ribeiro and her squad, Matilde Díaz, Rigo Tobar, Pablo Lescano, Juaneco and his squad, Pastor Lopez, and finally Chico Trujillo.